object depends directly upon the net force acting upon the object and the mass of the object. So, acting upon object, it depends directly upon the net force acting upon the object and inversely upon the mass of the object. So, as the mass of the object, as the force of the object acting upon an object is increased, the acceleration of the object is also increased. So, this part of flow says, for example, if force is constant, if force is doubled, the acceleration is also doubled. If it is tripled, the acceleration is also tripled. So, it's tripled. For example, 2 force causes 2 acceleration. So, this means force and acceleration are vector quantities. They always change direction. So, oh. So, as the mass of the object is increased, the acceleration of the object is decreased. Why? It states that the quantitative relation between mass and acceleration. So that is acceleration is inversely proportional to the mass. So this means if force is constant, an increase in mass will give a corresponding decrease in acceleration and vice versa. So using symbols, if force is constant, mass will have an acceleration. So for example, total mass will have an acceleration over 2. So one more example, 1 over 4 will have an acceleration of 4 acceleration. So this verbal statement can be expressed in equation 4 the formula acceleration is equal to 4 over mass. So in the force, the force is equated to the mass times the acceleration. So the formula. So pwede nyo rin siyang shortcut. Kasi para may hindi sila malito. So gamitin mo ng slide yung formula sir. Halimbawa sir, kukunin mo yung force. So kahit na
Si Kuya tayo eh.
so say yung formula naman sila. Yung multiply. Kukunin mo yung acceleration, you will divide. O, again? For the unit of force, it must express in kilograms. The acceleration in mass. Meter per second squared. So, the unit of force is equal to the unit of force.
Yes, sir. 1 kiloton is equal to 1 kilogram. Yeah.
Example muna.
Very